welcome to the University of Freedom. This is your host, your guide, your virtual reality coach. And I'm here to take you on a little bit of a journey today. And I tell you what, this is going to be the best video I've ever done. I am so excited because I've got this really cool new toy, this Galaxy Samsung Tablet 3 that I got for free. Isn't that awesome when you get free things and the universe just brings you things that you need? So now I can do my daily walk and I can do my video updates. And I can do it on this really cool new device. So I'm going to take you for my little walk today. We're going to go for a daily walk. We're going to talk about a video that I saw. When I get done, I'm going to give you 3 insider secrets to internet wealth. And you see, I have those secrets because I'm plugged in with a group of leaders, with a team, with an organization, and I've invested to learn those secrets. And so now the cool thing is you get to get those secrets from me for free, because that's what the University of Freedom is all about. It's all about freely teaching open source education to help you get free so that you can live a life like I do. Right, where you look like you don't make tons of money online so you can screw with people's heads. Sorry for that word. But anyway, I want to really talk about a video from TEDX by Crystia Freeland called Rise of the New Global Super Rich. And I don't know about you, but that sounds like something I'd want to do. I'd want to become one of the new global super rich. Well, I watched this video thinking she's going to talk about internet marketing, right? And the potential behind the internet for you and I to become the new global super rich. And, I got to say, she got up some really good points, and I took notes, actually, to make sure that you're going to get the best, because that's one of the tips and tricks I learned inside. Man, I already gave away a free tip. And I only said I was going to give you 3 free tips. That's a bonus tip. You were lucky. So she talks about the surging income inequalities. In the 1970s, 1% or 10% equaled 10% of the national income, right? The top 1%ers. We hear this 1%ers, this anti-1%, anti-rich thing. But Tony Rush has got a great video out there about choosing to be wealthy and the good things that you can do with it. Right? And this is kind of what she's proposing, because at the end of her video she calls for a new deal. Excuse me. I'm going to give you another free tip. I'm a little bit sick today, but I'm still going to get out and do my walk. I'm still going to do a video even though I don't feel like it. And the reason that you do those things is because that's what builds champions. You see, Cynthia talks about these global rich, these people that are able to get a product up on the internet and they're able to make a lot of money, being lucky and talented. And that just shows me that Cynthia Freeland doesn't really understand success. And that may be why she's asking for a new deal that makes it equal for everybody, when the new deal is, hey, here's the deal, you work hard, you'll get rich. Right, especially with the internet today. And that was really her point, was the 26-year-old billionaire that sold Tumblr, right? That today's smart entrepreneurs can get online and have a 1 billion-person worldwide reach. Well, duh, that's why Empowerment Network is so friggin' huge, and why people are blogging like crazy and making tons of stinking money, right? Because that potential exists. And that potential exists because the same people she's complaining about creating companies like Facebook or Google that don't employ people like GM used to. And so she is making this complaint, and I think she's got, an unfair perspective of success. Now, she gives some great points. Right? Bill Gates, Warren Buffett's income is equal to 120 million people in the U.S. And that a lot of the manufacturing careers and things being moved to other countries, pulling the middle class down in America, in the globalized Western world, because we're sending those jobs to other countries. And she talks about the need for a new kind of education, because she then says that the Bill Gates and the global rich are able to afford education that other people can't. And that's what I think is full of crap. And that's really what I want to talk about, is open source education. Right? University of Freedom. For 3 years I spent $0 learning how to market online, learning how to blog, learning how to do this, because I was broke. Right? And then I started making some money, and I started figuring some things out, and I started realizing that, hey, sometimes you do have to make some investments, but I still learned how to get as much information as free and cheap as I can as possible, because it's out there. And she says that only the rich, only the 1% can go to an MIT or a Harvard or Stanford. Well, lady, you ain't been on iTunes lately, because MIT, Stanford, and Harvard all have classes that you can take for free in the iTunes library. So let's cut the crap, lady. I mean, you're saying that globalization is a good thing, you love your technology. All right, so start blogging about it. Start talking about it and start making money, and then you can donate to all the good causes that you're concerned that the governments aren't going to be able to pay for, because one of our overarching things was taxes and tax avoidance. And companies like Google and Starbucks and all these big followed companies playing the global tax game. So they limit their global tax liability. Well, yeah, because that's theft, right? You know, I mean, we don't like being stolen from. So if you as an individual can start a company that is an internet marketing company, and you can base that company in Kuala Lumpur or wherever's got good taxes, and you could go there and you could live there, and you could talk about visiting there, wherever your favorite destination is. You know, David Wood lives down in Costa Rica, which I've been to, I love. Totally awesome to be able to go there. So you have that potential to play that global tax game as well. And that's the beauty about the internet and technology, is that you now have the ability to play the global game. You can be a global sensation. She talked about their superstar dentists now. Well, you can be a superstar at whatever you choose to blog about. I mean, I love to write about leadership and personal success, because when I started digging myself out of my hole, that was a big hole. And that was the only way I knew to get out, was to follow those people who were successful. And that turned out to be leaders. And so I told you I was going to share a couple bonuses. And I appreciate you hanging on to my little rant with Miss Crystia Freeland, because I just think she's got the wrong perspective. I'm going to take a minute because my cardiac buttons are flying. My pacemaker's thumping really hard because it's hotter than Hades here in Texas. And I'm sick. And that's the difference. That's what makes a champion, Cynthia. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's going and doing the work when it's hard. And that's what's going to be successful for you with Empower Network. Now, I told you I was going to give you some insider secrets. I already gave you one bonus one. All right, and here's another one. Setting clear intentions for everything you do. Now, you notice at the beginning of this, I said this is going to be one of the best videos I ever did. And you know what? I think it is. And I think you're going to agree with that. And that's why you're going to comment on it, and you're going to share it with other people, and you're going to send it around your social media, because you understand the power of technology, and that you're able to tap into that by blogging and making videos and doing goofy things like this. All right? And the second thing I want to share with you is the key numbers. And I'm telling you what it's going to take to make real money with this. And this is no joke. This is no lie. You need to get 2 affiliates a day. All right? If you can get 2 affiliates a day, if that should be your goal, that should be your intention, 2 affiliates a day, you're going to be $1 million earner over time. All right, 2 a day, and you're $30,000 a month. That's that simple. And 2 a day, you're going to make $30,000 a month. Because one thing Cynthia pointed out was the need for data analysts, right, and the ability to understand and quantify information. All right, but one of the great things in the 15K that I'm learning is Dave Wood talking about you don't have to do that, right? You can outsource that to other people. And they have done that for you. That's the beauty about Empowerment Network. They know the numbers. They know statistically that if you can get 30 people to sign up to your list every day, that should give you 2 affiliates a day, and that's your key to wealth. And if you do that, that's what Tony Rush does. Tony Rush is a man, right? He's the extreme team leader. He is just chomping at the bit at the millions on the internet, right? And that's what you can do, because you can come and learn in an open source environment by joining the Extreme team by clicking the little link you're going to see at the bottom here. Right, and joining me as I go out and do this. Right, I didn't get off disability by not practicing, by not working hard. It wasn't all talent and luck, Miss Cynthia Freeland. It takes work, and it's going to take work for you to be successful too. But the beauty is you can do it. And you can do it by clicking and joining me and getting started in the project of you. Right, this is the University of Freedom. I'm here to help people. You know, I want to help everybody live prosperously, and we do that by making a crap ton of money. And then we can worry about governments getting their share after we bring them down, because we really don't need governments to govern people. Right? But that's a whole separate thing. We're not going to get into that today. So anyway, sorry about that little rant, but I'm telling you, this is the future. I'm going to make TEDx look silly, because I'm going to get a bunch of positive people like you that are able to go out there and challenge some of the ideas that are promoted on TEDx, like great ideas. When a new deal, more government, more taxes, and finding ways to reduce the ability of people to get wealthy, rather than looking at it as a way of how do we help more people like you get wealthy when they start and join the Empowerment Network and learn how to make money on the internet. Right? That's what we want to do, and that's what I'm here to do for you. My name is Justin. I am your guide, your coach, your teacher, and your speaker for the University of Freedom, your virtual reality university. We'll talk to you soon. Holy cow, what's this thing doing? You gotta love new technology. This Samsung thing, I can pause and then restart the video. That's pretty neat. I didn't know I could do that. Awesome. Alright, seriously, join now, and then I will see you next time.